Good morning. Good morning. It is all cloudy, and I guess it looks like it's been raining last night, and so it's kind of dark in here this morning, but I kind of like it. Oh, my dog's barking. I don't know why she's outside the door. I don't know whether I should let her in or not. All right, so let's I just love these foggy, cloudy, dark, rainy mornings. It's just like, I don't know. Ew, it's just so intimate and cozy. Okay, let's get started with our breath work. For breath work, if you're new here, thank you for being here. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. And my name is Sarah. We always start with a breath work because it brings us into this sacred space together. It's like cleansing and clearing the airways somehow. I don't know. I just trust the guidance that they give me. They like us to do this breath work. They say it's good for us, like us. It's good for us. So we do it. And they've been having us do 33 count. And again, I don't know why, but we're doing it because they ask us to, and it feels right. And those are the two scenarios that needs to come in play. If they ask you to and it feels right, then we go with it. If it doesn't feel right, then you're like, then ask for a different scenario. Say that, no, thank you. Okay, so we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth with that audible, long-awaited sigh, exhale. In through the nose, pulling in that in and up that beautiful Mother Earth energy, pulling down that powerful Father Sun energy, Source Light energy, the Mother Earth energy bringing us peace and calm and grounding and unconditional love. Father Sun bringing us clarity, inspiration, motivation, and drive. All of this meeting together into our sacred heart space and then expanding throughout our energetic field so densely and so fully and so like perfectly balanced and cleansing, clearing, activating, healing, balancing again, to the point where then we have so much of this beautiful energy that we are allowing it to then spread throughout past our energetic field to our neighbors and beyond, all the way to our neighbors in Gaza, coating each and every one of the souls there with this blanket of love and caring. And just letting just this blanket of you are not alone. I might have to check the 1 second. I'm gonna see if that's her at the door. Come on. Are you scared? I don't know if it's gonna storm or not, but I'll let her in here just in case. You can get on this little rug here, like. Okay, so hopefully she'll be a good girl while we do this. Okay, let's get going. So, because we have 33 breaths, it goes faster than you think. Find your own rhythm, but the point is to have a nice and slow inhale, nice and slow exhale, this nice rhythm. And it's almost like you're finding the heartbeat of your energy and you're following along with that. And I'll keep count, but you can count too just in case. It's totally up to you. I will see you on the other side. Enjoy the ride. Just close your eyes and allow yourself to get into this beautiful meditative state with this. It's like it brings so much healing. I just really love this. So really take full advantage. Breathing in through the nose. In through the nose. In through the nose. In through the nose. last couple, just take it nice. Let's bring it home strong, nice and deep. Remember, when you exhale, really send all that out. Allow it to radiate throughout your whole energetic field and beyond. Last one. Oyana siano tuyano koyano oyana. So during that, I was asking again about why 33. And so they showed 33, but they showed it like with the 3, 1, 3, one way, and then the other 3 the other way, like that. And they're showing how it's like for them, for us, it's in this representation of what we're doing here, showing up each day, doing this breath work, showing up this day in this way of like connecting to spirit, connecting with our higher selves, with the intention of for our greatest, for our highest good, for our highest good, for our highest good, and just to be like, to heal on the deeper level, to be the best versions of ourselves, nobody else but ourselves, that we can be. And that it is this infinite, it stands for infinite transformation, and it starts out with the 8. I don't know if I can do that. So it starts out with the 8, and then the 8 is like the cocoon, the infinite cocoon thing, but then it breaks apart into the 33, and then that's the butterfly. It's like the butterfly kind of thing, and it's the infinite transformation. So that's where they're saying that the 33 is coming from. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's dive into the reading now. I don't know about you, but that just warmed all of me, like that breath work, and just I don't know if it's the energy this morning, what it is, but let's go. Let's dive in. And so that's a good reminder for me to say too, like, because I know I don't, because I used to, and we don't all the time, because it feels so like innate in this sacred practice that we're in, but we used to like verbally call out like all the call in our angels and guides and higher selves and ascended masters and Ascension Council, Galactic Council, Ancestors of Love and Light, all of that, calling them in. But now it's like they know, like this is like tradition for them too. Like they all like gather for this, to where it's like, it's kind of like coming and sitting here, lighting the incense, the candle, doing this breath work together. It's like we're ringing the dinner bell, and they all come streaming in, just ready and willing to help. And we are here. We are gathered here today. We gather each of these times for our greatest good, for our greatest good, for our greatest good, and nothing other than. This isn't about finding that love connection, finding like that, these, I don't know, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's and it may even come up if it's in the highest good in that day, like if there's a special message for you, so that's always fun. But it's more fun. It's fun, and it helps to go into trust of like they will share what it is for our highest good in the moment for this day. If we do that, like and show up like that in the mystery of that. It's the mystery of this life that we're, this beautiful, magical life that we're in, that makes it fun as well. Scary at times, but fun. And so that's the intentions that we always go in with these readings, is just lay it on us. What do we need to know for our highest good in this moment? And they bring it on. They have yet to disappoint. So, and it goes all over the place. And so you just never know where they're going to go with it. But yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that, just in case you haven't figured that one out. If you weren't here since the beginning, I guess, because I know I don't like announce that like because I know a lot of readers, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. I think it's amazing. We all have our own little ways, and they're all perfect in each and every one of our ways. But oh my goodness, look at that again. The Eight of Swords. She's like becoming a bestie. But just to say that, like, again, we all have our own different ways, and they're all amazing and good. And because we all have to find what fits for us. But what fits for me is like, I don't know, it just feels like I'm supposed to do it this way. Me. I don't expect anybody else to do it this way, and I don't like think it's wrong to do it any other way. I think it's absolutely fun and amazing too to watch other readers that do like the yes no questions, the specific questions like that. I think that's so fun, and I love it, and I'm in awe of all of them too. I think I just love this whole journey. But thank you for being here. I feel like we're like by a crackling fire in the mountains in a log cabin or something. That's the vibe. Look, the star. The star, the star, the star, the star of the show. You are the star of the show. You are the star of the show. You are the hierophant of the show. We haven't seen that guy in a while, have we? I just happened to see like him, and when I was looking at the videos, I was like, look how old some of these videos are on my thing about the tarot study and stuff, and that Hierophant came up. Look at you. The Four of Cups. I love the original Rider-Waite. It just soothes my soul. It's like one of those, like an Emily Dickinson novel. It's like it's like the classic, like, did you watch that show, Emily Dickinson? I don't know what it was on, if it was on Apple or what, but it was so good. And I hate that I don't think it's anymore. I feel like I missed whichever, I don't know why. Ooh. But I'll like take that one. Queen of Wands. Look, that's me and Cora. I feel like we're supposed to do this one too. Oh, look at that. Boy, oh boy. Look at all these big cards we got here. Are we done yet? Because that's a lot. And there are a lot of big ones here. Are we done with this deck? Okay, so now we got to do the Mary Magdalene one. Oh, I just got a pain in the back of my head though. Okay, so I'm going to move these over here, so I'm looking at you and not over there. Oh boy, look at all these. This goodness. I feel like the tower is supposed to be at the top. The tower's at the top. It feels like the Hierophant's right underneath it. And then we got those like that. I'll show you here in a minute. Also, just a reminder too that I take a picture of the cards, the setup, and I post it in my Instagram stories. Instagram is always, the link's always in the description, and also on the channel, main channel page. So I feel like we might supposed to be doing that one too. Sacred worth. I am worthy of love. Amen. And so it is. Yes, you are. Why do I have such a hard time straightening? I feel like we're supposed to do this one too. The Rose. I trust divine timing. Everything comes from within. Excuse me. Yes. And look, here's our Mary Magdalene Rose, still going strong. And I might need to get a different little vase because see, it's a little bud vase. But look, we still have growth. Can you see it down there? By my arm, wrist, there's growth. I'm going to ask somebody, or if you know, Sarah, if there's a way like to grow a rose bush from that rose. All right, so this rose here. All right, so I feel like these are supposed to go to the left and right of the tower. Okay, so yes, this is the setup. Okay, so we got the tower, and that's kind of like sitting up right back here, right underneath me. And then sacred worth is to the tower's left. And then the rose is to the right. So we have that. And those all look so pretty together. The Hierophant is right under the tower. And then we have the star to the left. And book ending on the left side is the Eight of Swords. It'll be interesting to see what comes through for that one, for her. It feels like mystery, though. Like maybe that's why that mystery message was coming through earlier. Then to the right of the Hierophant is the Four of Cups. And the Queen of Wands, one of my favorite cards. I have so many favorites, though, but I do like the Queen of Wands. Like, she touches my soul. And I think it's cool that Miss Cora, our little black kitty, showed up on the doorstep to be my little black kitty. All right, so let's do this. Let's see where they're taking us on this journey today. I know these are always like the slowest. You're over there going, these are the slowest readings ever. You know what, though? It's okay. They're like, these are journeys. So they're doing this. They're talking about breaking apart, just breaking apart, tearing us apart. Oh dear. It almost feels like another egg moment. Like having to, oh, that feels good. Having to crack open the egg. So we're talking about the tower cracking, like it's just it's like showing like this crack going all the way down our centers and just cracking us apart, tearing, like ripping us apart, except for it's not like, oh yeah, it feels like an investigative kind of like cracking open. It doesn't feel like a violent one. It feels like we must like take us. We must be cracked open to like learn what's inside. That we are the case of study. We must. My eyes just went up to that book, Tarot for Yourself, that we just read from with our tarot study series. So this, so they're talking about making ourselves we must make ourselves the point of interest, the like what we deep dive into. Like our next deep dive must be within ourselves, like learning, like really it's almost like taking shadow work to the next level. It's not like, it's just like so now they're showing, do you remember that game, the operation game, and that little guy is just like all laid out and all of his little parts are all shown. They're like, that's where we need to be. We need to like splay ourselves out and like really study like every intricity of ourselves, like every little bit of ourselves. They're like, really like make yourself the specimen, really study every part of yourself, and inside and out, inside and out, inside and out, inside and out. Study each and every molecule of your being. That you, like, they want you to look at you as a specimen of like this treasure that you found on the beach. Like if you found like this beautiful treasure on the beach that you have been like, it's almost like they're showing like looking under the microscope and just really deep diving into every part of it, every little swirl, every little dot, and just like being in awe of it. So that's where they want us to be at in this journey right now, is making ourselves the specimen of interest. The case study. We're the case study. We are the case study. They want us to study ourselves. Like, what is it that makes us happy? I mean, they want us to really just like deep dive into it. It's like everything, like, and all the ifs, ands, and whys, like all the things inside of us. Like, what are our favorite foods? And almost like they're take notes. Take notes. What are your favorite foods? What are your favorite colors? Why do you like these foods? Why do you like these colors? Why do you like watching these kind of shows and not these kind of shows? Why do you like these kind of books and not these kind of books? Why, what are all the ins and outs of everything? Why are you in hermit stage? Why do you feel like you have to always be around people, or always be like on the phone, or fill up your time with noise? Why do you always why do you prefer showers over baths? Why do you prefer baths over showers? Whatever it is for you, we're the case study, and we're learning about us. And they just want to keep, they're saying like, to as be, and because I was like, because I asked why, of course, I've always been that kid. Why? And they're like, because you're the rose, and they want you to petal by petal peel off the layers. You are this like beautiful rose that should be treated as such, and they want you to investigate you, the rose, and taking off petal by petal by petal by petal by petal, seeing where it leads you, seeing where it takes you, seeing where it takes us, like on this journey. And it feels like that now they're showing that, what is it called? It's the something spiral. It's the something spiral. It's not the Schwarzenegger spiral. What is it? It's the, and they're wanting you to go, keep going, and find out where it takes you. Like, you really go, allow it to take you into the dark places, but also take you in just to like in the fun, interesting places. Like, this isn't just about like deep, dark shadow work. It's part of it. It's like, can you hear my dog? So it's just like, but it's about all of it. It's about the whole journey of you. It's the whole journey of you. It's, you are the case study. I'm the case study. We're the case study. It's not Aphrodite spiral. What is it? Tell me. So it's we are to be on this case study of us, and just keep diving into us even more and more. Just take notes, like, and even you can even do like that. My husband, his mom had gotten him, and then our boys, those like Dr. Seuss things, I think, but it was like the book about me. And they're even saying like you can even get like a separate, like one of those old composition notebooks, book about you, and just start taking notes, like all of your favorite things, all of your, but then, and then it's like, but you don't stop at like that. Like, you don't stop at like my favorite thing. Just say it's the red rose. I don't know if it is or not. I like a big, nice variety bunch of wildflowers and mixed in with those kind of flowers. But anyway, like what your favorite flower is, don't stop there. Why? Why is that your favorite flower? What about the flower is your favorite flower? Does it spark a memory? Or is it the color? Or is it the shape? Is it the texture? The whys, the ins and outs and the whys, and allowing that to keep, God, the name of that stupid spiral just keeps going, pshoom, pshoom, pshoom. It's not, okay. And so just to keep going with that and allowing yourself to investigate you, all about you. I like that. Okay. So we've got the tower. We're the case study. The cracking ourselves open, like to like, oh, it reminds me that it's kind of like the egg, but also they're showing like we could kind of picture like a geode, one of those geodes where you're like cracking. I've never opened one, but because I'm scared. But if you like take a little, it shows like one of those little. They're showing like one of those little hammers, the skinny little head hammers, and you're cracking it open to see all the, like the little the gems inside, and just seeing and all the different little textures and shimmers and all that. So they're kind of like, so that's this, you're the geode and we're cracking you open, and or you're cracking you open, and we're the case study. We are the case study. We are the case study. We're peeling back all the little petals one by one, kind of just learning, deep dive learning on ourselves. Learn yourself inside and out. Every little nuance, like where do you think you get the shape of your hand from? Why do you think you're always picking on your nails? Is it because you're just fidgety, or do you get it? Is it what is it? I don't know. All the different things, like you can even note and even draw like your tattoos and why you got them, that kind of thing. All the things. You're the case study. Every little intricate part of yourself, we are to case study. They're like, take your time with this. It could take up to a year. Take your time with it. Really just go like every bit of you, every little scar, everything inside and out. We will take note of and learn about. What is your favorite smell? Why is it your favorite smell? What memories does it like induce? What are you scared of? Why are you scared of it? What is like your dating history maybe? Everything, like your whole everything, the book of you. It could be, even if it takes multiple composition notebooks, you got an encyclopedia set of you, it's fine. Just keep going. Okay. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. So that's a big homework assignment already, right? Okay. So I feel like we're almost in a tie of where we're going, left and right, left and right, left and right. Because there's both like, okay. So oyana kiano sowiano tuyano oyana. So we're looking at the star card here. Straighten it up. And then also the Four of Cups card here. So again, the Star card is on the left of the Hierophant. The Four of Cups is on the right. But it feels like they kind of feel like almost like a mirror version of each other. A little bit of the feeling of what they're trying to give us. Like it's almost like Anasiano tuiano oyana, kiano sowiano tuiano oyana. Oyana kiana sowiano tuiano oyana is something about, okay, pouring into ourselves there. Iano tuiano oyana, kiano oyana, but you can't pour from an empty cup there. Iana siano tuiano kuiano oyana. Okay. So with the star here, they're really talking about this is part of the journey of us. They're really getting into this word journey, like journeying inside. It kind of reminds me of the whole, like, did you ever watch that Magic School Bus and how they're going on little journeys, little ventures and field trips inside? It kind of feels like that on the spiritual level. But they're also talking about pouring into ourselves, like really taking care of ourselves. Like, and the more we get to know ourselves, the more we'll want to care for ourselves. It's like, we're building the relationship with us by learning about ourselves on a deeper level, which they're like, we know it sounds crazy and silly maybe that it's like, you already know yourself. You're just writing down what you know, but sometimes you don't know what you know. And they're saying that it's like, and you forget like the things that you've been through. You forget that these different little memories and how long you've been alive and all the different things like you've experienced and all the things, not just the things that you've been through as far as like trauma, but also the things that you've been through as far as like the things you've done for others, the things that you've been a part of that you should be proud of, and just all the things. And these are the things that you're going to be unearthing. Trigonometry's spiral. That's all right. Oh, that name. It keeps going. Zoom, zoom. Okay. So anyway, but we can't pour from an empty cup. So this is what we're doing here. We're pouring into ourselves. We're pouring into ourselves. That's part of this journey, is pouring into ourselves, really learning to like, and they know that this is like on repeat throughout this whole journey, is because we've talked about this several times if you've been on this journey with me, what an intricate part self-care is for this journey. Self-care and self-love is huge on this journey. We have to learn to care for ourselves and love ourselves and in all the different ways. That is a huge part. Self-care is a huge part of the expansion. See how it's like it feels like an expansion here, right? It's so weird whenever I know I keep talking about that too, but like the whole mirroring thing, and it doesn't feel like it feels like somebody else is doing that, watching me do that. It feels weird. Anyway, so it's like this self-care and self-love is such a huge part of this expansion and becoming who you are, like who you truly are without all the like see how she is in the nude, and it's like she is who she is. This is who she is at the core, and pouring into that, like loving on that, is what allows for the expansion. And just again, like it's like, and this little bird back here, see the watching, it's like the goddesses are like, or in that bird, the goddesses are like watching and helping, like guiding us, and they're like our sometimes silent, sometimes not as silent helpers and guides in this. They are like our teachers. The goddesses are our teachers and teaching us how to do this, how to pour into ourselves, how to strip away all of that, what has been told who we are, to get to where who we really are on our own terms. So the goddesses are our guides in all of that, and in what are you doing? And in this, so the journey, they are our guides on this journey of ourself. They are our guides on the journey, like on the case study of ourselves, and with the self-care and self-love. They are our guides. The goddesses are our guides. This month, a reminder, Mary Magdalene is our guide that we are growing closer to, connecting with on a deeper level, just learning about and really bringing her home into our hearts and into our sacred space, and allowing her to teach us all the things and allowing us to guide us in this. And this is her. This is connecting. This is what connecting with her looks like. And then, Gypsy, stop. Oh, she's driving me crazy. She's over there spinning around trying to eat her butt. So we just need to invite and listen. Yeah. Okay. So, and then again, if you wanted to go deeper with the goddesses and you want to join us on this, going deeper with that, also tied in this month is the root chakra. And I want to start next month also throwing in an herb of the month to get closer with like taking our time with learning about more, going deeper with herbalism on a more spiritual way, level, like really connecting with it. So I don't know what it's going to look like. So it was just something I was thinking about the last day or so. Okay, focus. So we're there. We are like, we can't pour from an empty cup. So that's where the investigation comes in of learning about us. It's like they're showing, like, getting the full picture of us, of who we are. Like, who are we? In intricately, like, who are we on every level? Spiritually, what does that look like? What do I really, like, love? Like, even in this world, like, what does it mean to me to be? What does it mean to me to be a witch? What does it mean to me to be a healer? What does it mean to me to be whatever this is? And what is it I really care about whenever it comes to that? And what do I really love and want to know and everything? Is it okay that, like from the get-go, I wanted to know all the astrology stuff, but it's not sticking, and the longer I'm into it and the longer it's not sticking, the more I'm starting to be okay with that. So what does it look like for you? Like, what does this journey include, and what are you okay with, and what do you want to add in, and what do you want to work harder towards? All the things. So just filling up these cups with knowledge of you. Just filling up these cups with knowledge of you. Because sometimes we can get so focused on what we're not, that we forget what we are. We get so focused on what we haven't done yet, we forget what we already have done, what we've already been a part of, how much we've grown, all the things. Like, so in your composition notebooks, talking about the growth that we've had. Like, really pour into the growth that you've had in these journals. Talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about the growth that you've had, and how miraculous that is, and how amazing that is, and how transformative it is, and has been, and will be, like, as you continue to grow. Because this is part of the expansion. Divernachis. Oh, I'm getting closer. Divernachis. Spiral. I'm getting closer. It is part of the expansion. It is part of the growth and the learning and the healing. Healing. It is part of the healing. The more we, like, because we can't just sit in the healing doesn't mean sitting in the what's wrong with me. The healing doesn't mean sitting in all the things that I'm lacking. This healing doesn't mean sitting in all the things that I've done wrong. Or that, and the healing doesn't mean just sitting in all the time, all the stuff that has caused me trauma and pain, hurt and pain. It doesn't mean that. You don't sit in that for 24/7 over and over again. That's not full healing. The full healing is this mirroring thing. Even my fingers are fighting. Which way do we go? It doesn't mean that. Like, we're not supposed to stay in that part, like, forever. Maybe you dip your toes in here and there. Whenever it goes around that part of the spiral, you're supposed to grab a hold of something and work on healing that part, and then moving back on. But you're supposed to also be integrating your day-to-day life, what you like, all the good things that you're doing too, and all the good things that you have done. And it's this beautiful intertwining of then and now, and good and bad in quotes there. It's this beautiful intertwining of all that was and all that is, all that will be, all that isn't, all the things. It's all of it. It's not just sitting in the lack of everything that you're not. It's sitting in all of it, all the possibilities of everything that you could be, and everything that you already are, and everything that you have been too. It's the balance of all. And we forget that. So that's why we got to fill up these cups with all of that. Think back about like all the things. If you're sitting in this space of lack, of like, I wish I thought I would be here by now. I thought, like, I don't understand why. Like you're just sad about something. There's just something that you're sad about. Like you're feeling a lack of, like you're not good enough, or you haven't gotten far enough, or you're not, you don't feel like you're talented enough, or spiritual enough, or psychic enough, or medium-ish enough. You're not in the space you want to be. So you're sitting in that lack mode. But think about where you were and think about where you are. And then also just think about other things that aren't even like specifically spiritual, of things that you've done in your life that is good, like the charity stuff, or the helping a friend, helping a neighbor, all that. You can even have just a special section in your book, or a whole separate composition book of all the good I've done. All the good I've done. Keep a book of all the good I've done. So that way you can remind yourself that you're not a piece of shit. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it feels like that's what you needed to hear. I mean, that just feels like it came from the core. Like sometimes we could just be so hard on ourselves. You are the fucking rose. You are a goddess. You have sacred worth. You are sacred worth, worthy of love. You are not lacking. We have to, sometimes it's us. We have to fill our own cup. We can't sit around waiting for somebody else to come floating up to fill our cup, to give us a cup that because we're not going to even see it, because we're in such a space of not good enough, or if only had $20 or whatever, $20,000, or a couple $1,000,000, then I could do this, or then I could do that. But just look at what all you have done with what you have. We have to fill up our own cup and remember who we are, remember who we were, all the different good things that we've done too, not just all the poop things. Yes, we've all done horrible things. Each and every one of us, you are not alone in the fact that we've all done horrible things. We've all hurt people's feelings. Some may have even, who knows, maybe even got in a fight and hurt somebody physically. We all have done things that we are not the proudest of ourselves for, right? And that could go in a book too. Don't put it in the same book as the other one. Or I guess you could mix it all in, because they're all intertwining, right? One does not discount the other. One does not discount the other. That's very much like they're saying that that's very, very important. They want you to know that the one thing that you've done good, and the one thing that you've done bad, like the worst thing, it doesn't discount the good things that you've done. It doesn't. We're in this beautiful dance of figuring it all out. We've all done embarrassing things. We've all done shameful things. And if you think that you haven't, think again. Start writing in your book. And sometimes we're just so blinded by in our own worlds that maybe we didn't even realize that we had, and maybe now we'll figure that out and how we did when we're writing our book about us. But it's about, we need to remember, we need to fill up our own cup. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to learn about ourselves. We need to explore this spiral of us, go on the journey of us. Remember that you are not your worst thing that you have done. You are not the worst thing that you have done. You are not the worst thing you have done. You are sacred worth. You are the rose. You are the goddess. You are the priestess. You are the everything. And it's time we like deep dived into ourselves, into our sacred holy selves, into our sacred vessel, and just learned all about us. Start the investigation. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. So here we are, back to the popular, she comes up all the time lately, the Eight of Swords. The card of the month is the Eight of Swords, and mystery keeps coming up. It's like mystery, mystery, mystery. Why's your butt so itchy today? I'll introduce you to Gypsy here in a second. Okay. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. And this is, okay, so this is just, again, a reminder of to treat ourselves like the mystery. We are the little investigators, and like they're showing like Sherlock Holmes with a little thing. To treat ourselves like the mystery and with non-judgment. So these are the, these all here, they're showing that these are like the all the points in which we have judged ourselves in the past. This time, we're going in non-judgment, like this neutral zone, neutral territory, like we are separate from, even though we are part of this investigation. We are the specimen, but we are going in as if we are the investigator of a crime. Like we are Sherlock Holmes going in to investigate the life of Sara, or the life of fill in the blank. And so, and we are going to not look at these like full of judgment, but full of facts, like what happened. Like just write down the details. Write down the details. Not thinking of, no judgment, just what it is. Exactly how it is, what it is, when it was, all the things. You are investigating you. Remember, you're the case study. You're like treating yourself as like, even as like this specimen of curiosity, of mystery, of divinity and humanity, that is like this, like it's almost like you came upon this new creature that is like, look at this like beautiful new creature that is like half, I've never seen anything such as this, where she is completely half divinity and half humanity. It's like this magical creature, and I must, and this mystery, this full of mystery, and I must figure out all of her workings. Iana siano tuyano oyana, kiano oyana. They're like, fill up the books, fill up the books, fill up the books with all of the mystery, with all the mystery. And Iana siano tuyano oyana, they're like, you can even call it the mystery of me, and just really dive in and just all the different things. Just write it all the different little memories, the most random memory that comes up, write it down, because it comes up for a reason. Anytime you're writing, even if it's like another memory, you're writing about one thing and another memory pops up, just turn the page and start writing about that one too, like, because it comes up for a reason. This is the spiral. And we're just going to keep following the thread, the red thread trail of you, until we get to the heart of the matter. We're going to get to the heart of the matter, like we're searching for that little golden egg in the center. This is me. This is you. This is you. You are the Queen of Wands. You are, oh, it's just like how they're bringing up our reading from before. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but how like you are the gold at the end of the rainbow. You are the prize. And that's where we're headed. We are like, we're growing up. We're growing up. And it may sound silly because you may be 60, you may be 70 or 80, you may be 30 or 20 or 15, who knows. But we're growing up, and this is part this journey that they're sending us on is going to be a crucial, they're saying crucial part of our journey, of our growing up and like maturing and figuring out like how we fit into this world, how we want to fit into this world, like what makes us tick. Because it should be honored, every part of it. Because it's like, and we should know the answers. Like if somebody says, because sometimes we don't even know why, like, oranges are my favorite. Why is that? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Oranges aren't my favorite, but they are good. And just we are diving into this mystery, and apparently it's a very significant part of our journeys, and it's going to help us hugely in loving ourselves. Learning everything there is about ourselves is going to help us love ourselves on such a, and they're like, and more deep, more significant is respecting ourselves. It is this love and respect for ourselves that they are searching for. They want us to search for that. They want us to like pick apart every little part of ourselves, so we get to this deep level of not just love, but respect. Like we truly honor and respect ourselves. And that's where they're trying to get us to, with this, following that different nurtures spiral and the red thread to our sacred heart. This should be treated like an adventure, like a journey, but also like she's like, but this is a royal command. She is like, she's getting out like the mama stick. This is like, see that wand in her hand? She's like, this is, I'm using all my authority here to like, this is a strong suggestion. You need to do your homework. This is a very strong suggestion. You are this mystery that is just this beautiful, beautiful mystery that deserves the time it takes to learn every inch of her. We have to fill up our own cups. We can't keep waiting for somebody else to fill it up. It's up to us. Let's crack her wide open until we find her sacred worth, to where we could truly come home to her with all the love and respect she deserves. Amen, and so it is. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you so much. Oh, Gypsy, come here. Let me introduce you. Gypsy, come here. 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 Yeah, there she is. Come here. Let me see. All right. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to who, Mama? That's Gypsy. Say hi. Mwah. All right. Thank you so much. Much love. See you next time. Boy, that was a long one.